Hello guys, welcome to Nasri's Fantasy. Today we will be talking about One Piece 1131 chapter and about the things that happened in that chapter. So let's start first about the Loki that we saw he was bound to the tree called Trade Tree Adam. Trade Tree Adam was first introduced into Water 7 arc by Frankie, and we were not told anything about that, and it's also called Yggdrasil. I don't know the pronunciation of it, but I will be calling about this Yggdrasil tree or the wild tree or the Adam tree. Now the thing is that most of the animes we have or mangas or manhas that this is the world tree or life tree that is belong to the elves, that they belong to elves, and we have never heard about it being to the giants, but in One Piece we have seen that it is belong to the giants and it is the strongest tree there is, and we are seeing for the first time. So what tree is this signify in this giants island that is in the One Piece? Now that the Loki, the cursed prince, is bound to this tree and bound with sea stones. Now the thing is that now Luffy knows that he is in the Alba. Chapter starts is he was talking to the cursed prince Loki, and he was rambling about his own joy of being in the Alba and Usopp knowing it, and like those things, but not letting the Loki, the cursed prince, talk about these things too. So he was like that, and see what happens now is amazing. Now we think that Loki's bounty is revealed, and in that bounty we see that there's a special bounty. Okay, special bounty. Everything. What is the special bounty? I think in this, I'm on my opinion that I will share with you guys is that special bounties are those that are given to kings or prince or princesses that are wanted by the world government. That's why it is called a special bounty. And these are only my thoughts. And if there are any thoughts you want to share it in the comments. And let's see what other things that we can talk about. Okay, there's another thing that happens in this chapter. Now the Shanks part, that Shanks that was in the Alba that helped to capture the Loki that we see that is bound to it. Now it happened 6 years ago. Loki says himself that he's bound to this tree in the about 6 years ago. Now it is called realm of dark, or we can call it the underworld. Now he offers Luffy to free him. There's a key in the village, near village, and he has to find it, and if he frees it he can grant one wish, any wish he wants. Like any pirate he wants to destroy, he will destroy it and leave no trace of it. Now the fruit, that legendary fruit that our Loki has eaten about, we don't know anything about it, but we know that it is the legendary fruit. Now the legendary fruits, our powers are mostly amazing. We have strong powers that have, and we saw that the Alba, the land of warriors, land of war, that always is talked about in our One Piece. Now the things that he can defeat all the giants there are, and he is introduced right now as a villain, but we don't know if he's a good guy or bad guy, or is framed as a bad guy because of killing his own father to steal the legendary fruit. Now the legendary devil fruit is not now that much of it, but I think that Loki can be good or bad. We don't know yet because he can be framed by others. So like that, he can be naive. We can see that in the he proposed to the Big Mom daughter to marry him on the spot, and from that we can see that he's very naive and a teenager in the perspective of the Jones on the elbow. Now the thing that I think is important is how Loki is going to be freed, what happened when he's freed, how he can be freed, and can Luffy free him? He wants Luffy to free him, but I think Luffy will not free him, or he will fight Luffy. This guaranteed. Luffy versus Loki will happen, no matter what. They cannot be friends right now. After the fight, they can be friends. I don't know, but Luffy versus Loki will happen. Okay, and then another part that is interesting is that the kid is still on that. Jones is he's dead or not, we don't know it, but is he still there? What part will he play on the Jones Island elbow? Now that was about the meeting of Luffy and Loki, and little bit about kid that I was just thinking, and I told you guys. And the other thing is that now the thing happening at the island, Hajardan preparing a feast for Straw Hats, and they are hiding from the Jones. They think he's also the prince of that island. Okay, and they are thinking that they are the intruders that all the Jones that they saw on the way talking about. We don't know what are the intruders, who are the intruders, but when the Jones see Straw Hats, they will welcome them. Everyone knows it because Hajardan is prince, and he already announced that the Straw Hats are coming. Now the Straw Hats are coming and meeting the Jones. I'm very waiting for happening to the Jones and Straw Hats. Now that's it that I was talking about the World Tree, Loki and Luffy meeting. Loki and Luffy meeting was interesting because Luffy already started a fight with Loki and with the punch of fourth gear, because he said he said about the Shanks being a coward. So another part is Shanks and Loki. Now what part of Shanks and Loki connects? That is the thinking part. Why Shanks helped the Jones to capture this cursed prince if he is not a bad guy, as we think, or we are seeing that the Loki is the bad guy captured by Shanks and wanted by the world government. And special bounty I have already told you, because special bounty only be given to the Prince Hawkins. In my thoughts, okay. And this was it in Shanks that became the emperor 6 years ago. Now what could have happened on the Elbaf or Jones or Warrior Lands that could grant the title Yonko to the Shanks pirates? Now Red Hat pirates are called Yonkos when Loki was captured by Shanks. Now Loki was captured by Shanks, but how? We don't know the thinking. We don't know how the fight happened. What happened? He was not be able to contain by the Jones that were on the island, and we are told that he killed his father to get the legendary fruits. But how strong can he be to be captured by the one of the Yonko? Okay, Yonko. Okay, and now the Yonko fights, and they are the very strongest characters in One Piece as introduced by Oda. Now Oda Sensei tells that Shanks captured Loki. Now Loki hates Shanks, Kid hates Shanks. I don't know what connection they will bring in between, but there will be the connection of it. And Luffy fight with Loki and other things like that. And if you want to know that what thinking I am thinking right now is that the part of the Robin that she did the haircut, new look of Robin, and meeting with the Saul the giant. Now he dropped down the stairs. I don't know how he dropped down, but now he is unconscious. is unconscious, not waking up anyway. But Robin is very happy to be meeting with him. And what I think that other things, please don't make Robin sad. I am thinking like that. But there will be sad scenes with Saul, I think, meeting with him. They will meet at the end of the arc or middle of the arc, not beginning. Arc is already started, but I think it will be at the end of where meeting will be happen between Saul and Robin, and it will be very sad. I'm waiting for it because it is very hyped from O'Hara Island to now meeting with the Saul, the best friend that was Robin with him, and that's it I was talking about, and that's all. If you want to know anything about One Piece or any manhwa, any anime, please tell me in the comments. Now please subscribe, support me to make more videos, good content about anime and manhwa and anime, manga. Now please subscribe, like, comment. Please subscribe. Bye bye.